Beryl Salahi there with the latest on that report on Sir Philip Green. Now, more than 100,000 people from 120 different companies are taking part in a flexible working trial today. It's as the summer school holidays get underway. It's all part of a Smarter Working Initiative campaign set up by the conference call company Powwow Now. Jason Downs is the man behind all of this and joins us now. Thank you very much for coming in. You do have research to suggest that actually not being tied to that kind of 9 till 5 shift pattern actually can be as effective for companies and for people as well. It doesn't necessarily mean you lose out on productivity.
No, absolutely. And when we spoke to our customers at Powwow Now, and that's what really the day came about, was businesses saying, look, we've got some real productivity benefits. We want to get some more awareness of the benefits of flexible working. And flexible working could be different hours, it could be different locations. It's just a different mindset. So when they've actually asked people in terms of how productive they think they are, 62% of the people asked said they're actually more productive away from the working environment.
There is a cultural issue, though, certainly in the UK, in terms of, not really working if you're not at the office. This idea of working from home, people use the inverted commas. Do you think that's one of the barriers here?
I think that's actually an old school way of thinking. When I speak to our customers who are using our technologies to benefit, the old school of remote working isn't there anymore because the technology can now connect you. So previously, when you didn't have your mobile phones, didn't have the internet connection, didn't have your file access, couldn't do video conferencing, you were remote. You're not now because the technology can enable you to speak to your work colleagues wherever they are.
So 100,000 people today taking part in this trial. What's going on?
Lots of different things. So there are businesses running their monthly staff meetings in parks. There are people who are running their board meetings from their summer holiday house. There are people going to take their kids to the work summer camps because the first day of it. There are people going to the gym first thing in the morning and then working a bit longer. So there's lots of different ways people are just going to have a better working day today.
Yeah, it's brilliant for lots of office people, but there are professions where this is never going to be possible. It certainly has to be a kind of a company view, doesn't it? If you can see how it would work, you can do it, but often you just have to say, this is your shift.
I think it does depend on the job. If you're in a manufacturing plant and you're physically needing to produce something in a team dynamic that if you're out of sync, then obviously that doesn't work for you. But most jobs with the technology you've got now, you can collaborate, you can engage just by using the technologies that's there. So you are very much involved. And when I look at our customers and how quickly some of them are growing, so they're investing in sales, they're investing in marketing, so they're not investing in office space. They're using those same amount of money, because investment money is always limited, just to grow their business. And what they're finding is the employees are loving it.
Well, that is something that we do have a problem with here in London, is office space and affordable office space.
Especially in London.
When it comes to those really benefiting, I imagine it's parents at this time of year.
Oh, this time of year, absolutely. And also, if you think about nursery runs all through the year, but when the school holidays are there, it causes chaos for people because everyone's expected to take the same amount of holiday at the same times of year. And what this allows you to do, if you are a little bit more flexible, people can maybe do a 4-day week instead of a 5-day week. So you can just balance childcare so much easier because you can still, when you're at home, get access to all the information you need. You can still engage with your colleagues. You can still speak to your customers. It's just a smarter way to work. And people are loving it. They really are. Retention improves. General productivity does improve.
Yeah, so of those that are taking part in this trial today, do you think they'll continue? Do you think that companies will let them?
Well, many who signed up are actually doing it already, so that this is a day-to-day working practice. So for Powwow Now, for example, we're not actually changing much today. It's just the way we work. But there are many who are embracing this for the very first time, and I'm very confident once they give it a go, once they realise actually people do work from home, they're not just at home, they will see the benefits it brings to their employees and therefore their business and their customers.
Interesting, a cultural shift perhaps. Jason Downs, thank you so much for joining us this morning. That is that Smarter Working Initiative, which is running a trial today, 100,000 people trying out a different way of working. Time for a short break, still to come. More than 30 years after winning Eurovision, 3 of the original members of Bucks Fizz are back with a new man and also plans for a new album.